What is going on, everybody? This is Major League Hatz, and we are getting ready for the 2019 Major League Baseball playoffs to start. So, what I'm doing here is I went over to MLB.com. They have this bracketology type deal that if you could basically predict all the winners and a couple other questions, you will potentially win $250,000. So I thought it'd be a lot of fun to show you guys who I will be picking as the winners for each little round. In the National League, for the wild card, you have the Brewers and the Nationals, and then they will go on to face the Dodgers for the number one seed. And then in the top seeds for 3 and 2, you have the Braves and Cardinals. On the American League side, for the wild card, you have the A's in Tampa Bay, and they will go on to play the number one seeded Houston Astros. And then you have the top bracket of the Yankees and the Twins. Now, for giggles, I like to go see what everybody else's opinions are. I've been telling you guys my opinions all year, and I'm very open minded. I like seeing or hearing what other people think. But when somebody picks a team and they constantly say they're not biased, they're biased. If you're not biased to your team, you would not pick your team if it's not the logical choice. Now, some people are saying that there are certain teams that people sleep on. Nobody's been sleeping on or hating on any of these teams in the playoffs. The only exception to being hated, in my opinion, or that is a sleeper team out of every team in the playoffs, would be the A's, of course, and Tampa Bay. I mean, even the Braves aren't even really necessarily a sleeper. A lot of people expected them to be good, especially with Fulton Nevich, especially with Acuna Jr., especially with Ozzy Albies. Everybody honestly thought the Braves were going to be finally having a good season, and there they go. Oh, don't forget Dansby Swanson, and I'm not even sure if he's playing because he might have been hurt, but who knows? I'm just saying, nobody was sleeping on the Braves. But everybody is sleeping on the A's and Tampa Bay. I like both those teams. I think that's going to be a great matchup between those teams. And that is why I have a couple surprises here. Okay, so let's start with the National League. Today, Tuesday, we have the Washington Nationals and Milwaukee Brewers. With Christian Yelich going out, unfortunately, because of a broken kneecap, I think it is pretty simple. We have to go with the Washington Nationals. In the upper bracket between the Braves and the Cardinals, I love the Braves. I like what they've done this year, but I have to look at this with an open mind with the potential chance of winning $250,000. I can't get my heart broken if I pick the logical choices. And I'm not picking the easy choices. Don't get me wrong here. I am picking who I feel is the better team of the matchup. I have to pick the Cardinals. So we got the Cardinals in the National League. I've been saying this all year. I really feel like it is potentially their year. I don't think they are going to pull a Buffalo Bills. And I'm not biased against anybody. Yes, do I want the Giants obviously be in there? Yes. Do I want them to get swept in 3, 4 games? Yes. Is it going to happen? No. Dodgers go on to play the Cardinals in the NLCS. Now, between this matchup, I've been saying it, so if you guys been listening to me, I'm not biased. I am picking in the World Series for the National League, the Los Angeles Dodgers. In the American League, this is where the fun is going to be. Right off the bat, I'm going to start on that upper bracket and go between the Twins and the Yankees. To me, it's got to be a no-brainer. With all their power, their ability to come back late in the games, I got to go Yankees. Let's go to the wild card game between the A's and Tampa Bay. Overall, I like both teams. I think both teams are very gritty. Honestly, other than probably the World Series, seriously, I would have to say this is probably one of the top two matchups in all of this potential postseason. There are going to be some more fun matchups, but I think like overall on any team that could potentially come back and win the game, it would be in this bracket right here. But I have to go with the Oakland A's. I'm not biased or anything. It's just I really like the Oakland A's. I think they got a little bit better pitching. They got more veteran players, and I think overall they just have a better team. So that is going to leave us with the A's and the Astros. I personally, even though the Astros did really good in the year, you can't always take that full season record. Well, look what happened to the Dodgers a couple years ago. I believe they were playing the Cardinals and they got ousted in the first round. I think with all the injuries catching up to the Astros, they've been able to manage to get by. But we talking playoffs. We talking playoffs. We ain't talking regular season. We're talking playoffs. So with that being said, I'm going with the A's. Now, with the Astros being eliminated because I don't respect the Astros, no, I just don't think they're the better team in all this. I have the Yankees and the A's. Between the Yankees and the A's, I like the Yankees. I like the A's, and their overall team dynamics and what they have to offer. But yeah, it's hard for me to forget what the Yankees have done all season. So we got the Yankees and the Dodgers in the World Series. And on a market share, on a TV standpoint, everybody and their grandma and their great grandma is going to be watching this matchup. You got LA versus New York. People in New York are going to be staying up till 1 a.m. to watch these games because they are going to be some good games. I expect a lot of home runs. I expect a lot of great pitching, especially when Kershaw's in there. It is going to be a lot of fun, but I'm going with the Dodgers as the World Series champions. I've been saying that the whole time. Now, here is another little part of the bracket. You have to pick the World Series MVP. I am going, honestly, easy choice right here. Cody freaking Bellinger. Pick the total games played in the World Series. I am going to say it's going to go 6. Pick the total home runs hit in the entire 2019 postseason. So last year they hit 71 in 2018. Home run numbers, as you guys know, have been up. So I am going with a nice 84, especially if they're playing a lot of games in New York. Pick the total runs scored in the 2019 World Series. They had 44 in 2018. With the increase in home runs, they are going to have an increase in runs. So I'm going to go with 56. Okay, now that we finished our brackets here for the 2019 MLB playoffs, let me know what you guys think of my overall picks. I already know I'm going to get a lot of hate, especially from those fake Astros fans out in Texas. You know who you are. I really wish the Rangers were in this, man. That would have been a freaking epic matchup to see the Rangers just whoop up on the Astros. Man, but unfortunately, the Rangers just couldn't get it done this year. So hopefully next year they will be able to come back and they will get what they deserve and beat up on those Astros and not even give the Astros a chance to make the playoffs because they just don't deserve to be in the playoffs, man. And that's why they're going to get roasted by the A's. So it is going to be a fun playoffs. Let me know who you guys got in the World Series. Let me know who you guys got picked for winning the World Series. And most importantly, for giggles, let me know who you got for MVP. It is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what you guys put down in the comment section. Of course, this is only my opinion, so you guys can agree with me, disagree. It is all about having fun. So let me know what you guys think. All right, you guys, thanks for watching or listening on this particular video. This is Major League Hats out. Bye, everybody. See ya.